Your final season was one heck of a ride, but it didn't start off like you expected, did it?
You see guys like Brady play well into their 40s, so I felt like I had plenty left in the tank. After our slow start, I've been around long enough to know that I would have to answer to the media and my critics. Navigating that press conference was tougher than picking up a full-on blitz, but I got it done. Afterwards, I was surprised to get a text from Coach Vaitai.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Titans nothing.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Texans 14, Titans nothing.
The point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Makes the score Titans 24, Texans 21.
An extra point attempt to follow here. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Texans 28, Titans 27.
So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for the Titans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll sink now to 0-4, and they'll be at home.
Coming off yet another rough outing, I figured this conversation was not going to be a pleasant one. I would have to rely on all my years of training and dig deep into my energy reserves if I was going to make good on what I'd said.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And this one is right through.
Field goal is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
14. Texans 10.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
21. Texans 13.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Now in Foxborough, it's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Texans 33.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for New England, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Houston, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Based on how the season was going, I knew I was in for some really bad news. Still, nothing prepared me for the news Coach was about to lay on me. I was totally heartbroken. I just remember sitting in my car for a couple hours wondering, is this really how my story ends? Unceremoniously demoted to the bench,